Today's money topic, banking on Bitcoin. Why are millions of people buying and banking on Bitcoin? Well, let's go over it together, shall we? Number one, Bitcoin is a $1 trillion business, okay? There is no way that there could be trillions of dollars in the market and people wouldn't be speculating on it. Unintended consequences of Bitcoin. When Bitcoin was made, it was to avoid government interference. It was made to avoid manipulation. As you know, the US dollar is sliding, it's dying, and that's because over the years, the government has regulated the money. Sometimes the government gave away free money to people who didn't work. Other times the government gave no money out at all. Banks, because they were doing crypto, Silicon Valley Bank, whatever it was, the US dollar is collapsing, and now inflation is at 9.1%. And so Bitcoin is very, very desirable because people are hedging themselves against the dollar. We know in 2020, hedge funds, bankers, they ran from the stock market, they ran from the dollar, and they went into crypto and also the housing market. So the big players, billionaires, not all of them, because Warren Buffett, he's not really sold on Bitcoin, but you've got Elon Musk is on crypto. We've got Mark Cuban who slammed the SEC over Coinbase. So we do know that billionaires are backing crypto. We know banks are backing crypto. We know that. We know Silicon Valley Bank collapsed. The government shut it down for backing a lot of crypto. So we know the big players are backing crypto. And one of the big crypto, the number one crypto in the world is Bitcoin, because Bitcoin was the first digital currency that ever came around, digital assets. Okay, so we know about the intended consequences. Another reason people are rushing to buy Bitcoin, why people are banking on Bitcoin in the future, it's because it's easy to get. You just need a cell phone, that's it, a cell phone, and you download your app, whether it's PayPal, Coinbase, whichever, crypto.com, whatever it is, as little as $500, as little as $50 actually. I use PayPal. I bought $50 worth of Bitcoin. For as little as $50, you can own a portion of Bitcoin. Even though Bitcoin today in this day is about 30,000 and change, you could put in a fragment of your money, $50, $100, because Bitcoin is sold in units, okay? You just need a digital wallet, which is attached to your phone. It's an app on your phone to buy Bitcoin. Another reason people are banking on Bitcoin is because of e-commerce. Make no mistake, Bitcoin is providing a lot of people with the ability to buy and sell overseas. A lot of online. So people are able to buy or sell using Bitcoin as the US dollar, and what was the other thing? The US dollar, MasterCard, Visa card. They don't really work because they just don't work in all the countries. Bitcoin can catch a lot of momentum in different countries. So that's why people are banking on Bitcoin. A lawsuit that was recently filed in China. A court upheld cryptocurrency. So even though the Chinese outlawed cryptocurrency, a lawsuit involving cryptocurrency was upheld. So that gave Bitcoin momentum. Bitcoin signed on with Bitcoin Future. Bitcoin now is being traded in the Chicago currency commodity trade. That means Bitcoin has real value. Bitcoin was not sued by the SEC. That's why people are banking on Bitcoin, because there are 23,000 cryptocurrency this moment in time, approximately that much. And Bitcoin was one of the ones that the SEC did not sue. So people are banking on Bitcoin because it was not sued as well, and the dollar, people are running from the dollar. Because Bitcoin is a legitimate asset, it provides cash flow. So the way Bitcoin provides cash flow is passive income. Have you heard the saying, money never sleep? That's because passive income never sleep. It means that while you are in your bed sleeping, somebody, your money, Bitcoin, is making money for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Just think of a CD where you're depriving yourself of the Bitcoin. In exchange, you're advancing a blockchain. So basically, they're using your Bitcoin to advance the blockchain, and they're paying a percentage on it. I've seen it as high as 18%. I anticipate it going higher. Pretend you put $1,000 of Bitcoin and you stake it, STAKE, and you are getting 20%. That would be $200 per year on your money. So did you do anything? No, all you did was put your money up. So you took a risk and then it gives you a payment. So you don't have to wake up to get it every month. Money just adds up. And in 365 days, you're supposed to get the ARP or APY on it. I'm just pretending it's 20% per annum. That would be $200. You see the numbers? So now you see how we like passive income? Because it's money that you don't have to work for. It just comes in. Diverse investment. Diverse is the key. You don't want to put all your money in Bitcoin even if you know how to do the candlestick. Pick a candlestick. The other way people are getting rich or getting paid from Bitcoin, or why people are banking on Bitcoin, it's an asset that cash flows if you stake it, or it is now predictable, just how the stock market might be predictable for some and how the real estate market might be predictable for some. Bitcoin, you can actually graph it and chart it. And because you can actually graph and chart it, you can literally buy low and sell high. What does that mean for buying low and selling high? A classic example, I bought Bitcoin when it was 24,000. Today it's at 31. That's buying low and that's selling high. That's how you make money. That's how people are. So people are doing day trading Bitcoin, where they get in the morning, they buy it low in the morning, they sell it high in the evening, or they're weekly traded, where they probably put it in on Monday and take it out on Friday. That's a paycheck. Or monthly or yearly, or they set it and forget it. Whatever thing it is, if you desire to learn cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, you want to pay attention to this graph that I'm about to put up. So that graph, we are going to look now at the candlestick. This is how people are able to buy and sell. They use a graph, Bitcoin graph. You can Google the stock market graph. You can Google the real estate graph. All asset classes that have value and volume and is legit, you can graph it. You can graph it. When we are looking to graph Bitcoin, we are looking at the candlestick. So what I want to show you how people are buying and selling Bitcoin today, you just look at that graph that I put up. You have 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, and 2022. And what that graph shows you right there is 2018, Bitcoin hovered around 15,000. Chart also shows us that around 2021, 22, Bitcoin hovered around 60,000. What does that tell you? What can you tell from seeing that graph? That Bitcoin highs over the years have been in the 60s and Bitcoin lows over the years have been in the 15,000. Okay, there's a lot of volume in Bitcoin, which means that it's very liquid. So you can literally get in, make a couple pips, and then get out. Day traders set it and they forget it. It's passive income for them. They use softwares, which you're probably going to be getting one. Free softwares, there's a lot of apps with it. You set it, you put in your money, you set up your digital wallet, you put in your money, whether it's $500, and you tell the computer where you want to buy at. You also tell the computer where you want to sell at. And you also tell the computer where you want to have a stop loss. A stop loss is if it falls too low below what you pay for it or what you pay for it, then you'll come out. So let's just say, for argument's sake, that you bought Bitcoin at 30,000. Okay, so we know it's a little at 31, but let's say on Monday it just dips to 29. If you have a stop loss, then you would put the computer, you would set it whatever time. So you would put 30,000 as a purchase order. Then you do whatever you want for the day. The computer will take care of whatever it's supposed to do at the end of the day. It will actually purchase it for you. So that's why people love it, because it's set to get it. It is passive income. So once you set it for 30, move on with your day. Then you want to put the same time now. You want, if you're a day trader or you're a weekly trader or whatever, you're going to say, take Bitcoin out at 35,000. So you'd set it at 35. Then you're like, if Bitcoin goes below 29, I need a stop loss. So you put the stop loss there. And that's it. You're done. Get on with your day. So let's just say that the Bitcoin goes to 27,000. You wouldn't have anything to worry about because your stop loss was at 29. So your Bitcoin, even though it was executed at 30 where you bought it, if it went below, if it went down, then you would have had a stop loss and you'd have come out, so you wouldn't have been hurt. So we'll talk more. My producer said we're out of time. There's so much I want to cover with you on the candlestick. I want to show you the wick. I want to show you you a breakout, what it looks like on an uptrend, and what it looks like on a downtrend. Just remember, markets go up and down. They don't go in circles, okay? So it's very simple. Little math involved. It's not that difficult. The candlestick is the easiest graph to understand out of all the charts that the Wall Street boys study, okay? It is simple. Somebody just have to teach it to you. I'm Tisha Powell from all of us here at US Business News. And see you real soon.